When you drive into Thousand Island Park, some say it's like taking a step back in time. Known as a summer community on Wellesley Island, the heart of New York's Thousand Island region, the park, as the locals call it, has a history of year-long residents. Chris Heath grew up on the island, and his grandmother ran the Guzzle, a penny candy diner in the park's center.
Going into my grandmother's candy store. I mean, it was whatever you wanted.
The 8 year-round families face isolated North Country winters, but this year more than ever. Last August, fire destroyed most of the commercial block, including the beloved Guzzle, and even the fire department. Bob Oliver says he fought the fire for 12 hours, the longest he's ever spent.
We had three guys go to the firehouse, and they couldn't get inside. It was so hot and smoky.
And it was sad. And I was a fireman. I'm part of the fire department. And we couldn't do anything. Our trucks were in there. We couldn't get at them. You stand and watch and you feel hopeless.
The fire department lost 3 trucks, a fireboat, and the island's only ambulance.
The ambulance was burnt down in half. There was no top to it. It was convertible.
The fire department suffered more than $500,000 worth of damage. And after the fire, all that was left was this box of tools. Luckily, the fire department had enough saved to buy this new ambulance. Oliver says the age of the building and a faulty alarm system contributed to the damage.
If our alarm system worked in the firehouse, we would have saved our rigs and could have fought the fire earlier.
Nellie Taylor grew up in the park as well and runs the local history museum. She says losing the Guzzle was like a death in the family.
I remember people used to say the reason they had wakes, and I never understood this till this fire, and they'd show the people, which I always thought was kind of gruesome, was because by seeing, you accepted what had happened.
When the building went up, it was devastating. People were crying. It was midnight when we all got down there, 11 something, and people were all out all hours of the night and just kind of stunned. And it really changed the whole complexity of the park.
A lot of people are depressed because they lost the main place where everybody, went. How many kids, including mine, went to the Guzzle for their ice cream, their candy.
This isn't the first time Thousand Island Park suffered from a fire. Hotel fires in 1890 and 1912 forced the community to rebuild, a tradition residents vow to continue this summer. But the plans have sparked controversy.
And now, Bob, we have no fire protection at all. Here.
You do.
Yeah, but it's a long ways away.
The fire department plans to build a new station a few miles away to serve the entire island, rather than in the park center. But residents are worried about future fires.
Even now I get cold chills thinking about the whole horror of it all.
As for the Guzzle, a new building may take years to rebuild, but a temporary ice cream truck will keep T.I. Parkers gathering all summer long. Emily Dick, Thousand Island Park, NCC News.